Hello and welcome to Taiwan Tech Dispatch, where we explore the most fascinating developments shaping the technology industry in Taiwan and around the world. I am your host, White Hsu. Today, we're diving into the story of a company once celebrated as the poster child for Taiwan's green tech innovation, Gogoro. After a dazzling Wall Street debut that drew global attention, Gogoro soon hit a rough patch, slowing growth and a plunging stock price. But now, with fresh capital and a revamped strategy, a revival seems to be on the horizon. The question is, can the company that symbolized Taiwan's clean energy ambition stage a true comeback? Chapter 1: The Rise and Promise of Gogoro. Let's rewind to where it all began. Founded in 2011, Gogoro captured imaginations with a bold vision to reinvent urban mobility. Backed by major investors like Temasek and Panasonic, it wasn't just building scooters. It was building an entire battery swapping ecosystem. Riders could exchange a depleted battery for a fully charged one in seconds. That experience felt magical and practical. This model became a game changer, a perfect blend of hardware, software, and energy as a service. By 2022, Gogoro's success reached its peak as it went public on NASDAQ through a SPAC merger, a move that symbolized the global ambition of Taiwan's new generation of startups. Chapter 2: The Reality Check. But after the excitement of ringing the opening bell faded, reality hit hard. Market growth in Taiwan began to slow, and Gogoro's ambitious expansions into India and Indonesia proved to be costly and complex. As a result, Gogoro's share price plummeted, down more than 80% from its SPAC debut. The problem wasn't the technology. The battery swapping system worked beautifully. The challenge was scale, economics, and timing. Building out EV infrastructure requires patience, local partnerships, and government support. As Gogoro discovered, innovation alone isn't enough to conquer the world. Chapter 3: The Capital Injection and Strategy Shift. Just when things looked bleak, a turning point arrived. In mid-2025, Gogoro announced a capital injection of around $77 million from key shareholders, a move to strengthen its financial footing. But this wasn't just about money. It was about a fundamental strategy shift. The new capital is aimed at three core goals. First, strengthening its home base in Taiwan. to stabilize revenue. Second, pursuing selective globalization, focusing on sustainable, high-potential markets like Vietnam. And third, doubling down on the energy-as-a-service model, pivoting toward data-driven power management. With new CEO Bruce Jiang now at the helm, the message from the boardroom is clear. Survival and sustainability take priority over rapid and sometimes reckless expansion. Chapter 4: Broader Implications for Taiwan's Startup Scene. Gogoro's story carries deep lessons for Taiwan's entire startup ecosystem. The SPAC boom of the early 2020s brought many companies global exposure, but it also came with intense short-term pressure from public markets. Many promising startups now face the same question. How do you scale profitably beyond the shores of Taiwan? Even giants like Foxconn must navigate this balance carefully. Unlike Tesla, which controls its entire ecosystem, or VinFast, supported by massive state investment, Taiwanese startups must forge a different path. Gogoro's pivot from grow fast to grow wisely signals a new phase of maturity. It's a shift from chasing valuations to building real value. Chapter 5: Reflection and Takeaways. So, what's the verdict on Gogoro? The company remains a powerful symbol of Taiwan's capacity to innovate in green tech. Yet the battery swapping model is brilliant. Its potential undeniable. But this revival depends entirely on execution, not ideals. The new leadership must stabilize sales, scale successfully in Vietnam, and manage a heavy debt load. That's a tall order. If there's one takeaway, it's this: innovation builds attention, but sustainability builds trust. Gogoro has the world's attention. Now, it needs to earn its trust. That's all the time we have for today on Taiwan Tech Dispatch. If you'd like to dive deeper into Gogoro's financials and strategic pivot, you can read my full analysis on whitehsu.blog. And if you found this episode insightful, please subscribe to Taiwan Tech Dispatch on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. For more weekly insights into Taiwan's dynamic tech and innovation scene, follow me on LinkedIn. Thanks for tuning in. I'm White Hsu, and I'll see you next time.